Welcome back to Season 3 of WWTube. Next up, the United Kingdom. Some of the other guys are using their own custom dice and chips and stuff, so I thought I might as well crack out my own custom hit dice for this game as well. I'll just explain to those of you who don't know how they work. We have 4 different colours representing the 4 different hit values. Green hit at 1, blue at 2, yellow at 3, and red at 4. It's very straightforward. For example, the red dice have 4 faces with blood splats on them, representing a hit, and the yellows have 3, blues have 2, and so on. Also, I'll be using my 1942 second edition chips for the game, and it's grey represents 1 additional unit, greens represent 3, and reds represent 5. Some of my hit dice didn't come out very well, so forgive me if you ever see this, but it's still quite straightforward to see, and one day I'll get around to fixing and polishing these off. So without further ado, purchases will be 2 destroyers and 1 aircraft carrier with 1 fighter, at the total cost of 42 IPCs, 1 IPC remaining in the bank. Combat. 2 combat moves this round. First of all, there will be an attack in Season 5. 2 fighters and 1 bomber will attack the cruiser and transport in Season 5. The second battle, let's move those over. The second battle will be an amphibious assault against Norway. We have 1 transport ship and 1 battleship in Season 2. The transport will pick up 1 infantry and 1 artillery, drop them into Norway, and supporting the attack with 1 bombardment at 4 will be the battleship. Okay, here are both the battles set up. First of all, put this aside and let's resolve the battle for Season 5. Starting out with 2 fighters and a bomber, 2 yellows and a red. We have 1 hit, only just though. Returning fire. This cruiser has 1 chance to bring down a fighter with it. Will he manage? Let's find out. 1 cruiser at 3 or less. It's a miss. Sorry, Warpig, that was unlucky. But I'm not really that sorry, considering how much of my Royal Navy is now, well, it's not really a Royal Navy anymore. So these I'll place back on the board in Season 5 for now, and we'll continue with this battle here for Norway, starting out with 1 bombardment at 4 or less for the battleship. And we finish the job. The defending infantry will roll 1 dice at 2, or blue. Let's see if luck is on the side of the Germans this time. It is. We have 1 hit for the German infantry. I will take 1 UK infantry, as well as the German infantry. And Norway has been captured by 1 artillery unit. Okay. So let's go ahead and adjust the IPC chart while I remember to do it. The UK will come up 1, 2 and 3, up to 36. Germany comes down 3 to 32 IPCs. Non-combat. The bomber and the 2 fighters will return to the UK. We have in Egypt 2 infantry, 1 artillery, moving into Transjordan. The tank and fighter will move into Persia. From India, 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 AA gun, moving into Persia. Union of South Africa, 2 infantry, moving up into Rhodesia. And 1 infantry in Western Canada, moving into Alaska. And 1 transport ship, with carrying or picking up 1 infantry and 1 artillery from Sea Zone 41 from Australia, moving into Sea Zone 45. Forgive me guys, just a couple of minor adjustments to my non-combat here. One of the infantry that I moved out of Egypt is actually going to stay in Egypt. And the 2 infantry that started the game in Transjordan are actually going to move into Persia. And that's a seagull outside. One of the fighters that participated in the battle for Sea Zone 5 isn't going to return to the UK. It's actually going to go into Sea Zone 3 ahead of the carrier being placed, which I'll do now in the place units phase. 1 carrier, Sea Zone 3. 2 destroyers, Sea Zone 3. The UK is at 36 IPCs. We'll collect an additional 5 for controlling all my original territories, I believe. And +1 saved at the beginning of the turn brings the total to 42 collected for the UK this turn. And next up, Italy. Good luck, Dutch. And a quick recap of the board. We have 1 tank in Eastern Canada. UK, 1 fighter, 1 bomber, 1 AA gun, 1 infantry, 1 tank. Sea Zone 3, 1 battleship, 1 carrier with 2 fighters, 2 destroyers and 1 transport ship. Norway, 1 artillery. Egypt, 1 infantry, 2 infantry in Rhodesia. Transjordan, 1 infantry, 1 artillery. Persia, 5 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 tank, 1 fighter, 1 AA gun. Australia, 2 infantry, 1 AA gun. Kwangtung, 1 infantry. And Sea Zone 45, 1 destroyer, 1 transport, 1 infantry, 1 artillery. Finally, Alaska, 1 infantry. Thanks for watching.